Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great week, a great summer. Today I thought we would do a super fun summer activity. We are gonna tie-dye some stuff. I'm super excited. I love doing crafts like this. I've only done it once, twice. I did it for a chemistry class once, and then I did it for a party that I threw for my sister's cheerleading team one time. So we have this party tub of tie-dye, and that has some rubber bands, gloves, I think. Ooh, a project guide. And then we have the bottles with the dye in them, and I think you just add water, but I'll have to check the instructions for that. I have a bandana, and then I have a 5-pack of shirts. So I read my instructions, and what this says basically is first set up your workstation, which I have a table set up outside. I'm gonna put like a trash bag over it, and then it says to pre-wash the fabric. I'm not gonna do that because I'm a trash human being and I don't prepare. So you can use a wet method or a dry method. So if you're using a wet method, just take it out of the washer and dye it. If you're using the dry method, put it in the dryer and then take it. And then you add water to these all the way to the top, and then you like shake them to mix them until this is all dissolved. So then you add the dye to the shirts, and then you cover it with plastic wrap, which they gave me some bags. I'm gonna get some other bags because I can only use one of these per item, or maybe this is just wrap. And then you leave it for 6 to 8 hours, and then you take it and you rinse it until the water runs clear, and then you cut the rubber bands off, and then you wash it in the hottest water possible, and you use just a tiny bit of laundry soap, and then you dry it, and yeah, that's it. You're not going to want to wash it with your other clothes for the first couple washes because some dye might come off, but yeah. So let's mix up our dye and get outside. I got my laptop with some ideas of tie-dye patterns that I want to try. So the first thing I want to do is just like the classic spiral tie-dye, like this picture right here. So for that one, take the t-shirt, lay it flat, pinch the middle, and then just spiral it. That's great. So now it looks like a hurricane. Then you just start to put the rubber bands on it to hold it together. Let me tuck this in. Where are you supposed to be? Okay, so now we need gloves. For this one we're just gonna go rainbow. We're gonna start with red. So we go to our little bucket. We find a red. Take the cap off. Fill it all the way to the top. Shake it until it's all dissolved. I'm gonna go right here. Like just saturate it as much as you can. Make sure it gets into the folds. Try not to get it close to the sides. This is so nerve-wracking. Oh my gosh. Oh god. You guys, this is so bad. Okay, there's the first one. I feel like I'm failing so hard at tie-dye. Where's the lid? Get out of here. Now I need an orange. They only gave me one orange. I don't like tie-dye with a lot of white, so I'm trying to like really saturate it. Okay, so next is yellow. There's other colors all over because my table's covered. This is why we don't let Sarah teach us crafts, because she sucks at it. Sai's over here trying to help me tie-dye. I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out. Look at this. I used almost an entire thing of green. Next, we have blue. Okay, I heavily overflowed that. Ooh, I don't think I like this blue. It's kind of like a denim, dark blue. I was hoping for like slightly lighter, I guess. Ooh, uh-oh, and now I'm getting blue all over everything. That's not a thing that we want. I'm kind of sad because the purple one is already covered and like the red and the orange got blue in them. Okay, I'm really sad because this is the only purple I have and I want it for like multiple things. So hopefully I can make this last. So now this one's done. So we're gonna put this one in a plastic bag. Just put it in here and set it aside. Okay, then I think we're gonna do this bandana. And I wanna do the bandana the same way that I did the t-shirt that we just did. And then we'll move on to a different technique. Okay, I was planning on doing like 4 or 5 shirts and I think we might only end up doing 3 shirts. This is very time consuming and hot, but there's 2 more that I really wanna try. This is gigantic. There's nowhere to spin it because there's dye all over the table, so I'm going to try to do it here. It doesn't really penetrate this fabric very well. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because I don't want to waste all my dye on it. I thought I could use less dye for this one, but this dye doesn't penetrate, it just kind of sits on the top, so I feel like I'm wasting a lot. I feel like this one is a total waste. So I'm putting this one in the bag, putting it aside, and now we're going to try some of the other techniques. I'm really horrible with this. My other white shirts already have dye on them. Awesome. Okay, so the next tie-dye pattern that I want to attempt is this one right here. I want it to be a lot lighter. I just like the like pastel-y look of this one. For this, we're going to use this pink color. like I suck and I get everything speckled, like there's green speckles in the orange. How do you avoid that? Also, this is gonna be like the longest video in the history of the world. Now that one's done. We're gonna put that in a bag. I want to do more pastel, but we'll see. It might still be alright. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that. Oh no, that was a mistake. Maybe we weren't supposed to put it in a plastic bag. Maybe we were supposed to cover it with plastic, you know, like it said. Okay, so for this one we have to be on the ground, so I'm gonna kind of do this more vlog style. I saw this concept and I thought it was really cool and I really wanted to try it. This is the one I'm most excited about, I think, so I hope this one turns out cool. Okay, so for this I have a strainer and I'm just going to put the shirt in the strainer. Then you need ice cubes, and I made some ice cubes for this, but they're not frozen yet, so we just have these ones, but I think that'll be enough. So I'm just going to take the ice cubes, put them on the shirt. I think they did have a lot more in the video that I watched too, but that's okay. This will be fine. Okay, so there's our shirt with our ice cubes. Now we take our dye. We're just gonna use the remaining blue. My husband's gonna be so excited when he finds out our strainer has been tie-dyed. And then you basically just let the ice cubes melt. So I did a thing. I came in from tie-dyeing and I was like, I'm really tired. I just need to sit for a minute and rest, and then I'll get up and do more stuff. So I sat for a minute, and by a minute I mean like an hour, and then I passed out for like 3 hours. I was really tired, apparently. So now I gotta go check out my ice tie-dyed shirt and see how that went. I was gonna come after I thought the ice was melted, and well, I'm pretty sure it's melted because it's been 4 hours. So we're gonna go see that, and then we still have to wait a couple more hours before we rinse everything out. So let's go. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I apologize for my neighbor dogs. They never stop. So I didn't want to put it on the porch because I thought that the water would go through the shirt and come out. Like, I thought that's why you put it in here. So I didn't put it on the porch because I didn't want to get dye on the porch, but there's like nothing. The thing said to leave your stuff for 6 to 8 hours before rinsing it out. It's been 7 hours, so technically I could go rinse it out, and I really, really want to because I'm really curious to see how it went. But I really like to let things go for the full amount of time. I'm kind of having an argument with myself in my brain about what I should do, but I really think that through making this video, I've talked myself into going to get them and rinsing them out. So let's go do that. Okay, so I just reread the instructions, and like, they're definitely trying to kill me. It says to cover it in plastic wrap for 6 to 8 hours or longer for more intense colors, and I want really intense colors. But also, it's already 10:30. It's past 10:30. It's almost 11 at night. 11:30 would be 8 hours. I probably won't go to bed early because I took a 3-hour nap and woke up at 8 o'clock. But I need to go to bed because I need to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So we're gonna rinse it out right now and hope it's okay. But like, they're really killing me. I really want to leave it like overnight, but I won't have time to rinse it out in the morning, and I don't know how long you can like safely leave it and it be okay. I really don't necessarily want to leave it until after work. That would be like 24 hours. I don't know if that's okay, but like, we're gonna rinse it out. I hope it turns out okay. I just reread the instructions to make sure I was doing this right, but like, I'm legitimately nervous now. I'm scared. I'm always scared when we do craft projects, but I also don't have very high hopes that they're going to turn out great. I really hope the ice one does. Like, I'm most excited about that one. Okay, so I just read a DIY on the ice dye, and it said you need to leave it sit for 24 hours. I'm gonna die because that's the one I'm most excited about and I most want to see. But now it says I have to leave it for 24 hours, which means I can't get it until after work tomorrow. Okay, so now, like, do I rinse the other ones or do I wait for all of them? I think I'm gonna rinse the other ones because it's a lot. Like, I have like 4 things. I have 4 things, and it takes a long time to rinse them because you have to rinse them until the water coming out of them is clear. So I'm gonna do some of them tonight at least, because it's gonna take me for freaking ever, and tomorrow after work I'm gonna be really tired and I'm not gonna want to rinse like 4 tie-dye garments. Okay, so the first one is this shirt. You probably can't tell through the camera, but I really like the coloring on this one besides where it bled together. Yeah, so we have to rinse this until the water goes clear. So you rinse it and then cut the rubber bands. Look at this water. I'm so nervous. Like, I don't even want to cut this. Okay, so here's our finished product. Not what I was going for or what I thought it would be at all. I don't hate it. My spiral is actually really, really good. I like that. But I need to get like a professional dye kit with like lots of dye rather than just like a party tie-dye kit. Which, I mean, I guess this was fine because this is my first time trying. Also, I don't know, like the color pattern looks off to me. There's too many white spots for my liking. Like, I want it to be fully saturated. The spiral is really good. Some of the colors are really good. So yeah, not great, but I don't hate it. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the bandana. It's supposed to stay damp and it's actually quite dry. Also, the colors seem to have gotten destroyed. So I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. Yeah, it's not even wringing out color because they already dried. So I guess we'll just cut off the rubber bands and see how it goes. Ooh, the middle is all white. I mean, it's kind of cool, but absolutely not what I wanted. So yeah, this is what we got. Like I said, the dye was not penetrating this whatsoever. I think it might have been the fabric. That kind of looks cool if that would have been all the way around. So this is the one that I wanted the most, but it worked the worst. Here's this one. There was a lot of like cross-contamination on this one. Here it is. Oh, I'm so scared. Also, not bad. I would have preferred the pastel colors. And there's a little too much white for my liking and way too much cross-contamination, but I don't hate it. I guess we'll see you back here tomorrow to rinse out the other one. Hi, hello. I just got home from work. It is 3:15, which means that this lovely beauty has been sitting for about 24 hours. I'm so nervous. I kind of want to open it up and see what it looks like before I rinse it. Okay, not exactly what I was expecting, but I kind of dig it. I was hoping for it to look more watery. Let's rinse it out. Oh shoot, this is supposed to be cold water. This is supposed to be cold water. This is supposed to be cold water. So I guess that's it. Thanks for being here with me today. I hope you had fun. I hope yours turned out better than mine. Subscribe to see more of my lovely face. And I will see you back here next week. Okay, I love you. Bye.